Thousands without electricity, cleanup underway, trees and power lines down. That is the widespread impact that we're still experiencing after a powerful storm ripped right through our region tonight. Good evening to you. I'm Scott Thuman. In Montgomery County alone, fire officials say they responded to more than 200 calls in just 2 hours, which is about half of what they typically get in a 24-hour period. In Bethesda, we have new video of raging flames. This truck catching on fire this afternoon after a fallen tree brought down power lines, landing right on that vehicle. Thankfully, no one was hurt there. It happened on Mohican Drive near MacArthur Boulevard in the Glen Echo area, and at last check, crews are still working to restore power there. Also in Montgomery County, a tree falling onto a Metro bus and a car with people inside. This is along Connecticut Avenue and East-West Highway in Chevy Chase. 7 News spoke to the driver of that car, who amazingly wasn't hurt.
I was waiting to turn onto Connecticut at the light, and the skies got dark very quickly, and the wind picked up, and then all of a sudden, boom, the tree came down on me. I had to collect my wits about, because it was like all of a sudden, you know. So then I called 911 and told them what happened, and they because I couldn't get the doors open, so I had to wait for the fire department to come and help me get out. It was glass all over the inside of the car, so I didn't want to like crawl over to the back to get out, you know. No, I'm very grateful and didn't get injured, yeah.
Fire officials say several people on that Metro bus were evaluated, but no one was seriously hurt. This wild video shows power lines sparking and burning a tree in Herndon along West Ox Road. You can even see the electricity's current there. Now, our crews were spread out all around the DMV, capturing photos and videos of the storm damage, from strong winds to downpours and even lightning. We saw plenty of trees blocking roads and power lines sparking. 7 News' Christian Flores continues our coverage with a much closer look at the destruction.
Throughout the region, we have seen incredible scenes like this, like a massive tree toppled down here in Northwest D.C. I mean, this is just incredible. I'm 6 feet tall, but just the roots tower over me. Now, 7 News on your side has survey damage in D.C., Maryland, and Virginia.
I was putting this on and I was like, oh, wait, I felt the earth move.
It's easy to see why this resident felt the ground move. This massive tree uprooted and falling onto the home next door in Bethesda. Nobody was inside at the time and nobody got hurt.
I looked behind me and saw the tree coming down, so I made sure to quickly get inside. But yeah, I'm glad that everyone was safe.
Across the state line, this SUV crushed by a tree while driving on 267 near Dulles Airport in Virginia. The driver telling 7 News he was not hurt. And in Northwest D.C., this tree landing on live power lines, even leading to a small fire. In the meantime,
I would hate to have that to happen to anybody, so I'm grateful that that they are safe, we're safe, and everyone's going to be fine.
While crews clean up, residents express relief.
I'm glad I didn't feel on this side. Of course, this is an older house, and so I'm sure it would have damaged it more. Sad for the neighbor that they have some damage.
Christian Flores, 7 News.
I'm Tom Rousey at the Alert Desk. We've got some major news for commuters who use the MARC train. The Maryland Transit Administration says because of downed trees like this one that fell over the tracks, tomorrow the Brunswick line is not going to run at all, and the Camden and Penn lines will only run a limited number of trains on what's called an R schedule. Now, as this storm went through, a lot of folks took to social media to post, including D.C. Fire and EMS, showing this tree on a minivan here in Capitol Hill. In addition, you had Scott, this is actually from his wife, Erin, on Riverbend Road in Great Falls, and you can see a tree blocking the roadway there. That was happening all over the place tonight in wooded areas. Now check this out. A lot of reports of electrical fires because a lot of the wires were live when they were hit by trees, and so then things like this happened. And in addition, you have Justin, who posted about MacArthur Boulevard. This is in the Glen Echo area. You see a giant tree covering the roadway there. At the Alert Desk, I'm Tom Rousey.